everyone, so I wanted to do this video where I go through all the homework I have to do in a week of art school, and the catch here is that I can't be specific about what school I go to because I don't want people to find out where I live, and I also don't, because of that, I don't want to say the school, the program. Well, I'm in an illustration program, but I don't want to be any more specific than that. And I'm not going to say the names of my classes probably, but I'm just going to show you what my workload is like, and this might be similar to other schools, I'm not sure. But I guess I'll just jump right into it because I have to do homework right now. And I've been reluctant because I want to keep all that stuff separate from my channel. I just don't want them to cross. I don't know why I'm not really comfortable with it. It just seems sort of like personal. And I don't really want like people to find where I live and people to find my channel, vice versa, all that stuff. But I'm gonna do it for you. So this is for the most demanding class. I have to finish up 3 final drawings for tomorrow and do all the value studies. It's based off of a story we had to read. I'm not gonna go into specifics, but this one's about a giant. And I have to do 3 sketches, and I'll show you the thumbnails. So this is one of the thumbnails. Gotta fix some stuff about that, it doesn't really make sense. This was the other thumbnail, and this is the 3rd thumbnail. So they're all of similar scenes, different angles, and different things going on, and I need to do 3 of them for tomorrow. And I was assigned this yesterday, so it's not a lot of time sometimes to do these things, but honestly I've become so much faster because of school, and it's not really a big deal anymore. And the day today is a Tuesday, so I'm gonna try to go Tuesday to Tuesday. I'm gonna try my best. You'll see what I do if I procrastinate and everything like that. I gotta charge my pencil because it's always dead. So I kind of finished what I was working on. Here's 1, here's 2, and here's 3. And then to go along with the 3 sketches, I made value studies for all of them. So there's this one, this one, this one, these, and this one. So then there's one I'm going forward with, and it's one of these ones. So that will be the final, and it'll be big. I believe it's this one or this one. And I'm about to start painting it. It's just going to be grayscale like this. I want to have fun with the textures. I want to make it interesting for myself, so I'm going to try to just like have fun painting it and see what happens. So now you get to see me do that. And along with this homework, I've been doing a lot of elective homework as well, and I finally finished that. But I'm not going to include, obviously, my like essays and readings and stuff like that because that's really boring. This is just going to be the art stuff. I'm using one of the coasters my sister got me. This is my dog, and I put my tea on it so I don't wreck my desk, and it's my favorite thing. I'm going to be doing gouache, but I'm going to try to not make it flat. I might use some other stuff with it to give it a bit of texture. I'm thinking I'm just going to use this cheap palette I got and just keep it as my black and white gouache palette so that I don't waste it all the time. So I'm going to keep it on here. And I just bought this M-gram titanium white gouache just so I had a nice big tube of white gouache. It had good reviews. I heard good things about it, and it just looks like gouache. It seems like it might be a little bit more runny than the stuff I'm used to, but that's fine because I water it down anyway. So this is a sketch I'm going with. I'm going to transfer it onto this paper, and I'm going to paint it. Now to just draw the children in the trees, which is usually my favorite part, but I don't know, I'm kind of nervous about it. The final version of the thing I was working on. It took me quite a long time. I tried to put a bit of like tissue paper on it to give it some cool texture. I think it might be on manual focus right now. I'll try to get some close-ups of the texture. This probably took maybe like 6 hours-ish. It's usually how it averages. I did it over the course of like 2 to 3 days-ish. I also drew this for one of my classes. It's like a landscape assignment, and I had to do value studies for that. It's like a night and day version. They're based off of these. So it's almost like a 4-step process, like thumbnails, drawing, and value studies, and then the final. You probably won't see any more of this project because it's not due for a while, but here's all the planning that I had to do over the week. So another project I had to do, and this was about a week after I started this video, I had to design 2 roughs for this 3D modeling project we're doing, and it's supposed to be a toy. And this one, which the concept wasn't as clear, and this is the one I'm going to actually be 3D modeling. So it's like a dog with a human skeleton hand and like 4 heads, and it's like supposed to be cute and creepy mixed together because I like drawing cute things. It's kind of like definitely been done before, but I don't know, it's mostly just gonna be fun to learn how to 3D model. I actually posted something on YouTube asking if you'd be interested in seeing this sort of video, and I got a lot of questions from people, and I just want to like answer kind of like the main questions that people have because there's a lot of like more specific questions. I might go back into that post and answer a bunch of people just like over text, just like reply to a bunch of comments. Do teachers let you kind of like have your own style, or do they force you to do it a certain way? And I feel like this all depends on your program, your professors, the school that you choose, but the one I'm in, they kind of encourage you to find your own distinct style. They don't say like find your style, but they encourage you to kind of like draw the way that feels naturally and explore what you want to explore. They don't really force you into doing it any specific way. Unless, of course, you're in like a figure drawing class, you want to try to draw it the way they're telling you to in order to kind of get the most out of the class. So if you're focusing on lighting, then they will tell you like focus on lighting today, and like you don't stylize the figures, you just draw them how you see them, like that sort of thing. But when it comes to like making your own projects and your own work, you can make it your own. That's my school. It's not going to be like that everywhere. But since I'm in illustration, that's kind of the whole point of it. They are very strict on deadlines. A lot of people asked about that. Studying art in school hasn't really made me lose interest in it. I still enjoy doing personal art, maybe even more because I appreciate it more. So it is sometimes frustrating having a lot of homework and not being able to do the stuff you want to do. But once you get the chance to do it, it's still enjoyable for me, so that's good. And also the professors aren't, at least where I go, they're not like mean, they're not like strict, they're just like honest, like they want you to get better, they want the best for you, and it's just a really good learning environment overall. The rest of the questions I kind of find it hard to answer because it's all specific on like what, or like it all depends on what school you choose and what program you're in, and I can't tell you where I go to school because I don't want you to like know where I live. I just for privacy reasons, I don't want that to be out there. But just like research the schools, try to find people who've gone there and try to get their opinions. There's some videos on YouTube of different programs in different schools, and just find what's best for you. Sometimes you won't know how it really is until you're actually in it, which sucks, but that's just how it is. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, just seeing the workload of 1 week of my art school homework. It wasn't the most intense week, which was kind of nice. It wasn't too involved. So I really hope you found this entertaining or useful, and I'll see you in my next video.